Good morning, all. This is Ryan Sneed at Rustica Vineyards and Winery here in sunny Dittmer, Missouri, USA, just about an hour outside of St. Louis. I've got a couple of MK2s that we invested in this year from Birdzout. They are operating and attached to the side of our winery building. The reason we did that was A, to get it up off the ground, so they're mounted a good 22 feet off the ground. And each of them then had availability of power. I didn't have to run power to the vineyards, and I didn't have to buy the solar panels, so we simply mounted them on the side of the barn. And as you can see, it's just before sunup here in Missouri, and the laser is running a random pattern through the vineyards, marked by zone number 1, which is a multi-zone setup. The timer for the laser kicks on at about 6:15 in the morning and turns off about 8:30 at night, which is the active time for all the birds here in Missouri to eat all of my grapes. This year we had our first large harvest after several years of challenges with birds, wasps, deer, coyote. I think everything around here wants to eat all my grapes, and has proven to be quite the challenge. We invested in 2 of the Birdzout lasers this year to alleviate the labor setting up all of the netting. So I have about 7 rolls, 300-foot long, of bird/wasp netting bought from California, shipped into Missouri. They're great. They did a terrific job in protecting the grapes. However, the labor to put them on was incredible. Putting them on is not a big challenge. It's the end of the season taking them off, which was a royal pain because the tendrils from the grapes tend to grow through the netting, hold on to it, rip little holes in the netting, and it just became unbearable every time we had to remove the netting. But the laser has totally changed that scenario. I have a whole nother field that's about 2 acres in size. This one is about 1 acre behind me. And I was not looking forward to buying netting and putting it in a 2 acre, 12 row, 700-foot long scenario. Just wasn't looking forward to doing any of that labor by myself. I don't have employees. So the simplest and most effective solution was to get a Birdzout MK2. So this one is mounted to the barn. It's got great availability to power. I don't have to buy the solar panels. And the height is terrific. It gets down into the valleys of the vineyards themselves. And this year has really had a lot of success. I'll get out of the way so it doesn't flash me in the eyes. A lot of success, a lot of harvest this year. Super encouraged by what we got. I did learn a few things about the setup of the laser itself. It is in parallel with the rows of the grapes, which down in the deepest part of the vineyards where it drops off a bit, the top of the growth of the plant would block the laser. So I did have bird predation at the last 20 plants of each row down into the valley. So next year, I think I'm going to have to do a lot more hedging of the plants to keep that laser free and clear. I may even mount the lasers up higher on the peak of the roof, although I don't really want to do that. It's under the eaves right now, which gives them a lot of protection from rain and hail that we get here in mid-Missouri. But overall, the Birdzout lasers have been spectacular. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. The power is crazy. It shoots, I've got an 800-foot long patch here of grapes. It easily reaches the end of that vineyard at 800 feet away. You can see it during the day. You can see it, of course, here early in the morning and late in the evenings. It is spectacular. It's been a really, really solid product. Easy to program, connects to my phone via Bluetooth. The zones setup, the timer setup, The random pattern and pulsing setup was really, really good. So as a former IT person, I would tell you the software is outstanding and the engineering of the product is really, really well done. If you're considering lasers, take a look at this. It's pretty darn good. And with that, I'll wrap it up. Thanks.